Fellow Madridistas, can you believe it? 8 straight wins. It's quite incredible. It is not the wins that we expect where it's 5-0, 6-0, goals that are bicycle kicks or goals that are 20 passes long from back to front. These are victories that are minimal in nature, but they are the ones that are giving Real Madrid the title. And what happened against Alavés is exactly another example of just that, where there were more chances than in the previous games played against Getafe and Athletic Bilbao. Real Madrid was able to punch 2 goals in. Could have been more, but there were saves. There were shots that were off of the goal. But playing against a team that's fighting relegation, you have to take care of the business. And in the 2 goals, you had a penalty that was called when Ferland got fouled right on the line of the box, right on the line, which means it's in the box. Initially, when the replays came in, it looked like it was not. However, after 9 minutes, the production team for La Liga and BN Sports over here in Canada, United States, Puerto Rico, were able to show exactly the image that was determined by the VAR crew to give the penalty, which was correct. Now, with regard to Marco Asensio's goal, I initially thought, after seeing the replay a couple of times after the goal was scored and the video image was shown, I thought that it was offside, that Karim was offside. However, 6 minutes later, the crew again in the booth sent over the image to show that Karim Benzema was onside when the ball got released, at the moment the ball was released, which is very crucial. For all those that were watching the game and that were listening to the commentary, obviously everyone is entitled to their own opinion as to what is going on with the game, what's going on with the officiating. However, we must not take anything away from the fact that Real Madrid has been fulfilling their duties every single game since the reboot began. And that's exactly what is occurring here. Now, the 2 backs that were in this game was Rafael Varane and Eder Militao, because Sergio Ramos was suspended and Nacho is injured. So these are the 2 center backs. And it's very important to note that these 2 are most likely going to be the center backs when we play Manchester City in the second leg of the round of 16 in August in Manchester. The weakest link that was in this game, very apparent in many of the early chances that Alavés had against Real Madrid, was the right back where Lucas Vazquez was playing. No Dani Carvajal, Alvaro Odriozola loaned out. Lucas Vazquez was the person that they tapped for the right back position. And unfortunately, that is what caused a lot of strife in the back line, where Militao had to come in and almost play 2 positions compared to 1, where he had to come and cover Lucas Vazquez. And so, fortunately, Alavés is not a team that was going to generate a lot of chances, and they don't have the talent that other teams have in La Liga. However, the team buckling down, getting the 2-goal lead, administering the rest of the game, looking to drown out the opponent. The opponent, running over 104 kilometers, was exhausted the last 10 minutes of the game, and that's getting the 3 points necessary to keep moving forward and marching towards La Liga. And so there we have it. Real Madrid can win the title next week, whether it's on Monday, whether it's on Thursday, whether it's on Sunday. It could happen within days. Now, moving on to another bit of news that happened was the UEFA Champions League draw. And with the pandemic that we have going on, the draw is going to have the remaining round of 16 second leg games played in the stadiums that need to play, but the quarterfinal, semifinal, and final are going to be played in a new city, not Istanbul, but Lisbon. And those games are going to be in August within a span of 10 days. So for the draw that we saw on one side of the bracket, we have a bunch of newcomers, a bunch of teams that have not ever been to a final and not even have won a title. The one team that obviously many people are talking about in the media and also in the sphere is Atletico de Madrid, where they would have to play the German squad Leipzig. And the other side of that bracket is Paris Saint-Germain against Atalanta from Serie A. Now, for most of you, obviously, people are going to be picking Atletico against PSG. However, do not sleep on the other two. Leipzig is a team that you have to keep your eye on. Even though they don't have Timo Werner, who went to Chelsea, Leipzig is a team that can score, not only with Timo Werner, but with other forwards and other key midfielders, that they have a fluid attack and they have a balanced defense. And they are a team in their prime. They are going to be just a tad bit rusty because they finished their campaign last month, but they are going to give Atletico all that they can handle, and it wouldn't surprise me at them beating Atletico and getting to the semifinal. On the other side, Atalanta is a team that can score. They don't have the names like PSG does, but they can score goals. And that quarterfinal is going to be electric. So I believe there will be a rookie finalist, whether it's Leipzig or Atalanta. It's anyone's bet at that moment. I think it'll be Leipzig from Germany. I think they will be the ones to go to the final. On the other side of the bracket, you have the Blue Bloods. You have Barcelona. You have to play against Napoli. You have Bayern Munich that have to settle the score against Chelsea with one more game at home. And then you have Manchester City against the 13-time champion Real Madrid. And then you have Juventus and Lyon. For La Decimocuarta, the road is similar to what it was for La Decimotercera, where you have to knock off the defending Premier League champions, most likely playing the Serie A defending champions in Juventus, and then down the road, possibly Bayern Munich in the semifinal, if they were to take care of Barcelona or Napoli after they take care of Chelsea. That would be the Bundesliga champions. So you'd have 3 straight domestic league champions to go to the final. Daunting? Yes. Impossible? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Real Madrid is the coco that side of the bracket should fear. There is no Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid this time, but Real Madrid is still the most successful team in Europe. They are the hottest team in pandemic play. 8 straight wins. The big question mark heading into the Champions League play is the injury that came to Marcelo. We already knew about the injury to Nacho earlier last month, but now his injury is crucial because if he were to miss that second leg against Manchester City, that is critical because he brings offensive talent to take the team up in doing crosses and associating with the forwards, Karim Benzema, Eden Hazard. And by the way, in the first leg, many of you do not remember this, but Eden Hazard was not even available for that game. Eden Hazard is the key to the Champions League quarterfinals. Eden Hazard knows Manchester City. Eden Hazard knows Etihad Stadium. Eden Hazard is having a very discreet season up to now, but he definitely is a player that can shine the brightest in a moment's notice. He can deliver 1 or 2 goals. He can deliver 1 or 2 assists. Manchester City is not a team that's going to sit back and defend and close up all the spaces. He is going to have room to run, and he's going to have Karim Benzema on side with him. It's going to take an effort and a half. He is coming in at 100%. That is a crucial piece that Real Madrid have to use in order to overturn the deficit from the first leg and advance to the quarterfinals. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe. Thank you very much. A la Madrid y nada más.